This is the important question for 5 marks from the chapter Electric Fields and Charges. Our question is derive an expression for the electric field due to a dipole at a point on an axial line. First we have to draw the axial line, then we have to explain the figure. First we have to consider an electric dipole of dipole moment P and P be a point with the distance r from the center along the axial line. This is the explanation for the diagram. Now we have to write the electric field at a point P due to plus Q is, that is electric field at with the charge plus Q is E plus Q is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R minus A whole square into P cap. Similarly, for minus Q, electric field at a point P due to minus Q is E minus Q is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R plus A whole square into minus P cap. We have to write the net electric field. Net electric field is given by E is equal to E plus Q plus E minus Q. Now what we have to do, we have to substitute the E plus Q value and E minus Q value. So we get E vector is equal to, substitute E plus Q value, so 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R minus A whole square into P cap plus E minus Q means this much, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R plus A whole square into minus P cap. Now what we have to do, we have to multiply this minus with this plus, so we can write it as E vector is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R minus A whole square P cap, minus into plus is minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R plus A whole square into P cap. Now we have to take the common out. Here the common is 4 pi epsilon naught and Q are the common, so I will take Q by 4 pi epsilon naught outside into 1 by, we remain with 1 by R minus A whole square into P cap minus 1 by R plus A whole square into P cap. Again here P cap is common, so I'll write E vector is equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught into 1 by R minus A whole square minus 1 by R plus A whole square into P cap. Now we can take the LCM. So the LCM for this equation, so I'll write E vector is equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught into, here R plus A whole square into 1 is R plus A whole square minus R minus A whole square into 1 is R minus A whole square divided by R minus A whole square into R plus A whole square into P cap. Now what we can do, we can apply the A plus B whole square and A minus B whole square formula. So E vector is equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught into A plus B whole square formula. So R square plus A square plus 2RA minus A minus B whole square formula, R square plus A square minus 2RA divided by R minus A whole square into R plus A whole square into P cap. Now we have to multiply this minus sign inside, so we get E vector is equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught into R square plus A square plus 2RA minus into plus is minus R square, minus into plus is minus A square, minus into minus is plus 2RA divided by R minus A whole square into R plus A whole square into P cap. Now here plus R square cancels with the minus R square and plus A square minus A square get cancels. Now we have E vector is equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught into 2RA plus 2RA plus 2RA is 4RA divided by R minus A whole square into R plus A whole square. It is in the form of A minus B whole square into A plus B whole square. We know that A minus B whole square into A plus B whole square is A square minus B square whole square. So we can write it as r square minus a square whole square. We know that a minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square, but here we have a minus b whole square into a plus b whole square, so I'll write a square minus b square whole square. So we get this one, r square minus a square whole square into p cap. Now what we can write, we also know that dipole moment p is equal to 2qa. So I will split this term and write e vector is equal to, I will multiply q inside 2 into 2. 2 into 2 is 4. So 2 q r a divided by, here it is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught r square minus a square whole square. Here 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, we multiplied this q inside, so I will split this 4 and write 2 into 2 q r a divided by r square minus a square whole square into p cap. Again e vector is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Now we know that 2qa is equal to p, so I will write it as 2 into, I will replace 2qa by p into remaining is r, 2pr divided by r square minus a square whole square into p cap. Now if a is very much less than r, we get e vector is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Here a is very much less than r, so I will write 2p divided by 2p, and this will becomes r cube into p cap, which is the